General, I'm on Alderaan. Have you heard from Master Orgus?
Negative. Considering the chaos there, it's a wonder any messages get through. Alderaan's a war zone. The nobles are fighting to decide who's in charge, and whether this world aligns with the Republic or the Empire.
We could crush any Imperial-aligned factions if we committed troops here.
The Senate wants a diplomatic solution. I don't think there is one. My people developed a Deathmark weapon to end this conflict with surgical precision.
Extraordinary device. It marks targets with a microscopic tag. Undetectable. Tracks targets anywhere on the planet. Feed the target's coordinates to a focused beam laser, and it can kill them from across a continent.
A weapon like that could take out enemy leaders without risking troops.
Generals, tacticians, Sith Lords. Eliminate them, and the enemy collapses.
The Deathmark has one regrettable disadvantage. The targeting device's range is extremely limited, 20 meters or so. Once a target is marked, however, the laser can hit it from any range.
I fear efforts to guard the weapon have failed. Master Orgus's last transmission came from Organa Palace. After that, nothing.
Elderly people have problems with technology. Maybe he just can't figure out the holo.
He does hate using them, but he should have reported in by now. Count Alda was the last to see Master Orgus. He co-funds the Deathmark project with us. I tried informing the Count of your arrival, but communications there have been crippled.
Reports indicate multiple holo relays destroyed. Standard Imperial battle tactic.
House Organa can't spare the troops to get their holo relays online. Maybe you can help?
Finding Master Orgus and the Deathmark are my top priorities, but I'll do what I can.
Transmitting holo relay coordinates. If you get them up and running, it'll tighten House Organa's defenses. You'll find Count Alda at the embassy near Organa Palace. Good luck. SWTOR out.
Count Alda? I'm an associate of Master Orgus Din. I'm here about the Deathmark project.
Yes, much gratitude for restoring our communications. Aleyna, tell the Jedi what you told me.
I worked at the Deathmark research facility. We were conducting routine tests when Imperial forces breached our security doors. There was a hideous little man with them. A Sith, I think.
If it was a Sith, it's a miracle you survived.
I'd be dead, if not for the Jedi. Before anyone knew what happened, a single Jedi wiped out all the Imperial troops.
Way to take care of business, Master Orgus.
I'm sorry, but the Jedi... he didn't survive. The Sith was deadly. He'd vanish, then leap out of the shadows. He surprised your friend, stabbed him in the back. It was horrible.
Master Orgus was old and weak.
I wish I could tell you he died well, but when the Jedi fell, the Sith summoned reinforcements, but not Imperials. Killiks.
Intelligent, man-sized insects living underground. Flesh-eaters. Ghastly things.
Sounds like the Killiks and Sith were separated at birth.
Those things poured into the facility, started tearing everyone apart. I ran.
There was nothing you could have done. Thank the stars you survived to give us this news. The Sith now controls the Deathmark. No telling who he's targeted.
Is there evidence this weapon has killed someone?
With war raging around us, how would we notice? Win Organa is organizing peace talks with the other houses. It's possible that...
That was the Deathmark laser! It killed Count Alda!
Happened so fast. I never felt the danger.
Have to get out of here! It's not safe! We're all gonna die!
The Count! You there! Hands up! Men, take their weapons. Lock down this building.
I need to find the Count's killer. Anyone who gets in my way will regret it.
Men, lethal force authorized. Back against the wall, and put your hands up. This is your final warning.
Are you insane? She's a Jedi Knight! We had nothing to do with this.
We'll verify your identities and alibis. If what you say is true, you'll be released. Long-range communications have been restored. Should only take a few days to sort this out.
I don't have time for this. Out of my way.
That's it. Take her down.
You can lock me up. Just let the Jedi go.
I'll probably lose my commission over this, but very well. I'll release you on your own recognizance. This woman will remain in a secure area until you return.
You made the right choice. The alternative would have been unpleasant.
I'm aware of that.
You've got to find the Death Mark before that Sith kills again. Here are the coordinates to the research facility. What's left of it. I hope you find something useful. Take care, Master Jedi.
Hey, what took you so long?
I was told the Sith killed you in a duel. How are you still walking around?
Try not to sound so disappointed.
You've looked better, Master. Sure you're all right?
I've looked worse, Kira. I'll be fine. Blasted Sith almost killed me. It was all I could do to save Dr. Parvix.
The enemy left us here as food for the Killiks.
Taking down that Killik leader must have been quite a fight. Thing was huge.
I tossed a Rancor dance troupe at it. Never stood a chance.
You didn't see it, did you? If that thing eats us, you're fired.
Feel my force.
You all right, Doctor?
Don't worry about me. The Death Mark is in enemy hands. You must warn Count Alda.
The Count was just killed by the Death Mark.
The targeting device was taken to Organa Palace.
Have you met a woman calling herself Aleyna Hark?
When the Count died, his guards tried to arrest me. She surrendered in my place so I could come here.
It was a trick. She had no intention of becoming a prisoner. Aleyna's a spy. She helped the Sith steal the Death Mark, and now she's targeting people with it.
She could have marked dozens of people by now. The weapon's laser can kill them at any time, anywhere.
Not if we cut its power. The laser's still tied into the local energy grid, right?
Several power stations supply the laser. Deactivating them would take the laser offline, at least temporarily.
Isn't there a central computer controlling the laser? Can't we just shut it down from here?
The Sith took everything with him. We'll have to do this the hard way. I'll get Dr. Parvix to safety. You deactivate the laser's power stations.
I have coordinates to every station. Deactivate them in the order I've described. Don't leave even one functional.
We'll head to the closest Republic-friendly camp. Meet us there. May the Force be with you.
Well, well. The Jedi who killed Tarnis back on Coruscant. I'd rather if you didn't shut down my laser's power stations. I need them. I have so many targets waiting to be vaporized. Who's next? The farm girl or the old colonel?
Farm girl? Colonel? What are you talking about?
I've randomly targeted dozens of Alderaanians from all walks of life. It felt democratic. Oh dear, I'm afraid the farm girl didn't make it. I wonder how long the old colonel will survive. I can kill anyone I like, and there's nothing you can do about it. Have a lovely day. Determined to spoil my fun, aren't you? Now I have to set up new power stations where you can't reach. At most, you've bought yourself a few hours. Proud of yourself?
What you're doing is twisted, even for Sith.
I enjoy life's simple pleasures. Don't judge me.
I deactivated the laser's power stations, but Darth Angrel's apprentice contacted me. Dozens of innocent people are targets of the Death Mark.
We need to end this before he brings that laser back online. This is Win Organa, chief negotiator of the peace talks to end this war.
Aleyna Hark had free run of Organa Palace. Everyone there could be a target, including me.
I saw her surrender to the guards when Count Aldo was assassinated.
She never made it to her cell. The guards escorting her were found dead. However, my spies report a woman matching her description entered House Thul's compound.
House Thul. They support the Empire.
Yes, but Duke Thul openly advocates the peace process. I thought he was sincere.
What if the Sith want to silence him?
You're giving the enemy too much credit, Orgus.
Either way, the Death Mark is at House Thul. If we want it, we'll have to take it.
Something like that can only end in disaster.
Have a little faith in yourself. You're in charge of recovering the Death Mark from House Thul. I have my own mission. There's only a few places Angel's apprentice could be operating from. We need to narrow down that list of candidates.
You just going to wander around the planet?
Much as I enjoy the weather? No. I'll go where the Force leads me. Our destiny's part here, my friend. I'll contact you when I've found our enemy.
I hope to hear from both of you when this threat is ended.
Head for House Thul. May the Force be with you.
Be reasonable, Duke. Your calls for peace are misguided, unnecessary. Lord Nefarid wants what's best for House Thul. Unconditional victory.
And all he asks is that I betray Organa. Who the skies are you?
Get out of my way. I need to kill that assassin next to you.
Assassin? What are you talking about?
Don't listen to her. She wants to confuse you. Be warned, I am prepared to kill you. Lord Nefarid trained me to fight a Jedi.
What about 2 Jedi?
Guards, defend the Duke. Think you've won, don't you?
If you must kill me, at least tell me why.
The Jedi isn't here for you, fool. Not that it matters. No one will escape Lord Nefarid's purge. You're both dead, just like everyone scrabbling for peace. As the last person marked Jedi, you'll be the first to fall.
If I'm going to die, I'll make sure you go with me.
Don't expect me to beg for my life. We're past that now. If you're hoping to remove that mark on you, don't. I've just rendered the targeting device non-functional.
Then we've heard enough from you. Blasted woman has doomed us both. Unless we work together.
I don't need help from an Imperial lackey.
Correction. An Imperial lackey who knows where Lord Nefarid's hiding. I knew it would be wise to keep tabs on that Sith. Disgusting little men like him are always up to something. He's using a mountain bunker as a base. I'll give you the coordinates. Kill him if you can.
Should have known working together meant I'd take all the risk.
I dare say you're better equipped to face a Sith than I am. I'm leaving for the spaceport. I'll try to outrun the Death Mark in case you fail. But first, this traitor dies.
Wait. She may have valuable information.
I hope I live long enough to question her personally. Go, stop Nefarid, for both our sakes.